Hi, Michaela Harris here with Timberlake Marketing. I wanted to make you this video today while I had a little bit of free time because I like showing businesses how to generate more revenue without having to pay these huge lead gen companies for leads that are sold to multiple people. I also noticed that you currently are getting some traffic to your website, but the words that you are ranking for are non-buyer intent, meaning you're not really ranking for words that are actually going to bring you paying customers, especially in Houston. Now, when I looked up Houston keywords, you don't rank for any of them. You're on the second and third page for almost every single one of those words. And then, of course, that just means that you're missing out on well over 2,000 searches alone just by people who are specifically looking for landscapers in Houston. So, I want to show you how to go after that traffic and what it's going to mean for your business. And I'm going to do that by going over a few tips, which is going to be getting the correct content, backlinks, and citations, which I'll explain each of those as I go. And then I'm going to show you that opportunity of what taking these steps could mean for your business. So, first off, if I take a look at your website, my immediate observation is that while it looks nice, it does not have enough content. Google algorithms specifically look for 1,500 to 2,000 words of authoritative content with good keywords throughout that content. And then, of course, making your images save as keywords is one more small thing that you can do. Any of your back pages need to have 500 to 750 words of authoritative content with keywords on that as well. Now, that's going to help you rank those back pages for different keywords because there's going to be different keywords for drainage and irrigation than there are for landscaping. Now, like I said, landscaping in Houston alone gets well over 2,000 searches. So there are going to be an additional amount of searches for keywords that include drainage and irrigation. And I'll explain those keywords again in a minute. But basically, you want to get that good content on your website so Google knows what your website is about and knows what you need to rank for. Now, if I look here and I see your Google Business Profile, what you're going to want to do to continue to optimize this is going to be to get more reviews, photos, and citations than your top competitor. Now, photos being geotagged and optimized will help you, but any photos are actually good, but those are just going to be the best if they're geotagged and optimized. And then, of course, citations are just going to be listing sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Houzz, things like that list your name, address, and phone number. So I do know that you have a few of those, but of course you want to always be getting more. Now, if I take a look at what your website is currently doing for you, the answer is not very much. Reason being, even while you do have some backlinks here and you are generating some traffic, which this is just a ballpark number, even while you are generating that traffic, it's not necessarily buyer intent. So there are people coming to your website, but it's not because they're looking to use your services. And I'll show you why that is in just a minute. But basically what you want to see here is your UR and your DR is low. Now this is a trustworthiness and powerful rating. This is what Google sees as how trustworthy and how powerful your website is, which heavily influences your ability to rank for the words you're targeting. Now, this is influenced by backlinks. Backlinks are just links from other websites back to you. And if this is low, this tells me that some of these backlinks may not be the best quality. And of course, if I take a look here, you've got a lot of no-follow links. That's what I mean by they may not be the best of quality. These don't entirely help you out that much. Now, if I take a look actually, let me show you this. If I take a look at your organic keywords, now I filtered this for Houston specifically because those are what I mean by buyer intent. If you take a look here, all of the words for Houston that have all of that traffic, now of course you're not even picking up on all of them because I'll show you in a minute, there's well over 2,000 just within 4 words, and you're not picking up on 3 of those words. So what I want you to see here is that even the ones that Google does pick up that are buyer intent, meaning a service in a city, people that have an intention of making a purchase of a service, those words are what's important. Those are what's going to be potential customers. You are on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th page, and then in this case 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. You're not even close to the first page for any of these buyer intent words. So now the next thing I want to show you is if I'm searching those buyer intent keywords as a potential customer, I'm going to see the top 3 businesses and maps and the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never click that second page, and most won't click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find you, because if they don't know you exist, they're not going to use you. Now, if I take a look here at your top competitor, they don't have enough content. Their images don't save as keywords. Just tells me there's room for improvement there, and it is going to be possible to beat them out. What I want you to see, though, is that those organic keywords that you're missing. So if I look here, landscaping in Houston, that word gets 800 searches. Landscaping in Houston, Texas, 300. Houston landscaping, 500. Landscapers in Houston, 400. Houston landscape, 250. 150. There is a ton of people here. Upwards to 2,000 people just looking for landscaping services in Houston. And of course, if you have any other services like drainage and irrigation, like I said, they're going to have their own words with their own volume as well. So there is a massive amount of potential for your company to grow. What I want you to take away from that is that you need to get the correct content on your website, the correct keywords, and you want to get those high quality backlinks. That's what's going to help drive your website to that first page. And then of course getting an optimized Google business profile that shows up in the top 3 of maps for those specific searches. And doing this is going to allow you to take advantage of all this traffic. Now, of course, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about this and build you out a plan and show you exactly what you can be doing. But otherwise, I hope that you found this information helpful, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I'd love to get a little bit of feedback if you have a minute. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.